Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to your September 2018 reading. Before we get started, I wanted to say that I'm still running my summer special. That's $5 for one question up until August 31st. So I'm going to try to get these videos out well in advance of that deadline. Before we get started, some cards did fall on the floor, so I'm going to go ahead and pick those up awkwardly. And here we are. I am back. So let's get into the business and see what is coming up for you this September. Make sure I got them all. Yep. Okay. Messages. All right, one more time. Okay, so the universe is really going to be moving on your behalf this month. This is a similar theme for a lot of signs. So we're coming into this reading with the energies of the five, the Four of Cups. So this is a recent past and setting off the reading. And then we have, Major Arcana, Wheel of Fortune, presently. So that is your September energy. And then we have the Page of Swords, ending off your month here. So, a lot of Sagittarians I'm picking up are in this place where they feel deeply disempowered. They feel maybe like they don't have control over their life. They feel like their life isn't moving in the direction that they want it to, or at the speed that they want it to. And this could be very well due to the retrograde movements that are happening in the sky, to the eclipses that were happening over the summer. A lot of signs and a lot of people were thwarted this summer and kind of confronted with a lot of things at once to deal with. And for you, you could have taken it more personally and felt a little bit more disempowered, a little bit more like you just don't have control of your situation, or your situation just kind of lost control in your hands and it just kind of slipped away, right? So that's kind of the energy that I'm picking up here, is that a lot of you are downtrodden. A lot of you are not really believing in the effects of your efforts anymore. You guys aren't really believing that the universe has your back, or that things are going to happen, at the time that you want them to happen. But of course, there's always a greater thing happening. There's always a greater picture. So the Four of Swords is a person who is just in this place of being bitter, of being disappointed, of having three cups and not being too satisfied with them. And then, the universe is trying to give them a fourth. The universe is trying to give them, another message, another thing, another opportunity. But because it's not the one thing that you want, or because it's not happening with the right person, or it's not happening at the right time, you're kind of ignoring it, and you're in this place where you're not really that open. And this is in the past, so this is something that you can be moving out of. This is something that was probably stronger in the month of August and maybe the whole summer. But it really speaks to this place of, you're just not, you're at a place of stagnancy emotionally, like I said before, a place where you don't feel very empowered, or it could be a place where life is technically fine, but it has lost its magic, it has lost its juju. The job isn't really giving you satisfaction, the partnership isn't giving you satisfaction, or you're looking for these things and you feel a little bit impatient and frustrated on your path towards those things. Maybe the money isn't looking too great, and you keep, getting an opportunity to do that, an opportunity to do this, but it's not the one job, it's not the one thing, it's not the one person, it's not the one dream that you want. But the Four of Cups kind of comes with this underlying message that though you feel dissatisfied, don't close yourself off, because that is when you start getting nothing. So if you start to retreat into yourself more and more until you become this kind of like rock person where nothing's coming in, you're seen here sitting and kind of being a little bit petty, or, crossing your arms and just signaling to the universe that, whatever, don't give me anything then. The universe is going to say, sure, I'm not going to give you anything. So you don't want to be closed off. And, this card always comes with a contingency to have gratitude for what you do have. So you do have 3 upturned cups, and the universe is rushing into you with the 4 cups. Now, I know it's not the 10 of cups. I know it's not the big lover's card. I know it's like, it might not be the big thing that you want. But all these are steps on the way to the big thing. And we don't often get what we want, the big thing that we want quickly or instantly, right? So there's a level of having to be patient and being grateful for what you have and being grateful for what you've gathered. But do not let your frustrations along your path close you off so that you stop receiving, in general. And then we have here, which is what was happening with Libra, the Wheel of Fortune card. So everyone, I'm saying, has spent this summer differently. Or reacted to the summer differently. So for Geminis, they kept working hard. For Libra, they kept spreading their energy everywhere. And for Sagittarians, I'm getting that many of you gave up. Many of you just stopped. You stopped interacting. You retreated within to yourself, or you stopped talking. A lot of you may have entered into a depression. Cups always represent our emotions, and the 4 of Cups is a card of being closed off. So it could have been isolation from others, depression away from others. And, you're kind of not feeling it within yourself that you can fix this. And so that is when graciously always the universe comes in to give us a big kiss and a hug to say, we're going to then fix this for you. Now, that does not mean that you would then have permission to continue sitting around, to continue doing nothing. The universe always asks us to be participants in our own life. But what is happening here is that Libra was driving the car too fast, and you're not driving the car at all. So as far as the car being a metaphor for the vehicle on your way to the dream, you're just kind of pulled over to the side of the road, and you're like, well, fuck it, I've given up. I'm not even going to try. I keep encountering detours. I keep encountering traffic. My tires keep going flat. My check engine light keeps coming on. Everything that can go wrong will go wrong. So therefore, I'm just going to pull over to the side of the road. I'm not even going to try to drive anymore. So that is what I'm getting. It's like there's a lack of motivation, a lack of movement. So the Wheel of Fortune is like, cool. I'm glad that you stopped driving now, because I'm going to take the wheel and I'm going to move this car for you. The reason you kept hitting traffic is because you wanted to go that one way. The reason you keep getting flat tires is because you keep traveling down that one road. Let me then take the wheel from you and reroute you in a more guided, compassionate way. Of course, that was my big analogy. What that road is for you could be a person, a job, a thought. Always going down that one path that has traffic where you keep meeting resistance could just be, who's the person, who's the situation, what is the thought that is always keeping you away, that is always telling you stop, that is always getting in your face. So the universe then comes in this month to kind of course correct you in a kind, gentle way, because, the universe wants us to get to our goals, and the universe wants to see us happy. That is how the universe it lives. That is what it drinks up our happiness and our willingness to move with it and to have faith in it. So the Wheel of Fortune, then seeing the tides turning more in your favor. And then how you come up on the other side is the Page of Swords. So where you are sitting, looking down, unwilling participant of life, the Page of Swords then has that life again. So having gone through your Wheel of Fortune time with the universe taking the wheel this month, you're taking guided actions. You're not just standing back and letting the universe do all the work, because that's not how it works. You have to put in some more efforts towards your goals. So there is still an element here of don't give up. You may be frustrated, you may be upset that person said that thing didn't work out, blah, 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 but you have to keep going, and that even if you show, what do they say, like a mustard seed of faith that can grow an entire oak tree. So right now, maybe all that you can muster is a mustard seed. But just do that and hold on to that and know that the universe is going to take care of the rest. And then you enter on the other side of it with the Page of Swords, starting a new adventure, starting new. Page is always, a refresh, a restart. So we have the 4 of Cups and the universe giving you the Wheel of Fortune, a 10, a restart. And the Page of Sword is that new beginning. It's always a new start. And when we have a sword, it's information we get. It's the communication starts rolling in again. It's the miscommunication gets cleared up again. We start thinking clearly again. The Page of Swords is also on the beginning of a new challenge, a new adventure. So this is about having the mojo and having the motivation and having the energy to get up out of your 4 of Cups, but sit under this tree phase and really start becoming an active participant in life again. Pages are also messengers, so you're hearing something from someone. You could be starting something with a Libra, a Gemini, or an Aquarius. But whatever it is, whatever the universe is diverting you into, you have this new wellspring of life, this new wellspring of hope, and this new wellspring of adventure is coming your way. So Sagittarians, every month there is these aren't bad cards, but every month there's a sign that in particular it needs more TLC, tender, loving care. And I'm here to say, don't give in to the frustrations. Don't give in to thinking that because it's not working out now that it's not going to work out ever. Don't give in to the thoughts in your head that are telling you to stop, that are telling you aren't worthy, that are telling you that it's impossible, that are telling you it's too hard. Just don't. Just entertain that mustard seed of faith that there is a dawn on the other side of it, that there is, your life can change for the better in an instant. And keep that faith and keep that hope alive. The universe will then use that as momentum to kind of shift your September in a way so that you're entering fall season with this new hope, this new information, and this new beginning. So do not lose hope, do not lose direction, stay on course, stay on path, no matter how slow and bumpy it is, and keep going. There is brightness and a new day waiting for you on the other side. So this has been my reading for you. Of course, if you need something more tailored to your specific situation, hit me up below, my email, we can get started. Once again, $5 up until the end of August, and then just $10 after that. But either way, I will see you later, and enjoy your month of September. Bye.